times from just one residency and one festival per year to something that can really grow and become a part of the fabric of this community year-round. And I'm so, so excited, and I really hope that means that for many of you, this will be an opportunity to join us there, to come and be part of what we're growing and building, and to let this magic grow and become part of whatever artistry you bring into the world as we continue forward as well. So that is the exciting news that I'm so thrilled to share with you all. You are the first to hear it.
So this poem is called Vento a Tindari. I'll read first the English and then the Italian. Wind at Tindari. Tindari, mild as I know you, between white hills hanging over the waters of sweet islands of the divine. Today you assail me and bow the heart. I climb peaks, lofty precipices, caught by the wind of the pines, and the group that softly accompanies me drifts away in the air, wave of sounds and love. And you take me, and from whom I drew pain and fear of shadows and silences, sweet refuge once constant and death of the soul. To you the earth is unknown, where every day I sink and secret seeds I feed. Another light bears you before the windows dressed in night, and joy that is not mine rests on your womb. Exile is bitter, and the search for harmony that I would end with you today changes to fear of an untimely death. And each love is a shield from sadness, a silent step in the dark, where you placed me bitter bread to break. Return, serene Tindari, gentle friend, rouse me to raise myself to the sky from the cliff, and I'll feign fear for he who doesn't know that great wind has sought me. And now in the Italian. Vento a Tindari. Tindare, mite ti so fra larghi colli pensili sull'acque delle isole dolci del Dio. Oggi mi assali e ti chini in cuore. Salgo vertici arei precipizi, assorto al vento dei pini, e la brigata che lieve mi accompagna si allontana nell'aria, onda di suoni e amore, e tu mi prendi da cui male mi trassi, e paure d'ombre e di silenzi, rifugi di dolcezze un tempo assidue e morte d'anima, e ti ignota è la terra ove ogni giorno affondo e segrete sillabe nutro. Altra luce ti sfoglia sopra i vetri nella veste notturna e gioia non mia riposa sul tuo grembo. Aspro è l'esilio e la ricerca che chiudevo in te d'armonia oggi si muta in ansia precoce di morire. E ogni amore è schermo alla tristezza, tacito passo al buio, dove mi hai posto, amaro pane e rompere. Tindare serena torna, suave amico mi desta, che mi sporge nel cielo da una rupe, io fingo timore a chi non sa che vento profondo mi ha cercato. By Salvatore Quasimodo.
A funny thing occurred on the road to the Great Assimilation. Feta died of John Wayne and Ron Reagan in lieu of Pezzolo and Minestrone. The flamboyant Italian man atrophied and lost color, dance, affection, etc. This erected pillar of macho might, so silent on the newfound homestead, many stood well, but not tallest. For the shorn uomo was in flames, now quieter, and yet next to the magnificent matriarch, the northward Nona, the gallant grandmother, and one fell swoop made dominant the woman, the face of north and south alike. From eastern ports to desert bastions, ask any wasp their image of our peoples. Pure glory of a goddess above gravy, clothed by a hearth of hospitality, roaring fire and ice from a visage of vivaciousness. And I deify those little details. Those scaly, flabby arms, taloned fingers, papier-mâché hair curling stiff and wildly, cigarettes between harsh yet velvety lips. Stumbling, bumbling from television game shows to the corded telephone, ensuring their wide dynasty made it home from that thing across the bridge. I watched them prostrated then and now, as they lorded over their Pantheon porches, feasting on dollar coffee and box cake, under a sunset glowing their fiefdom amber, all while inside, cloaked in a guinea tea, sat a guinea wee, once equally feminine, wrung dry to an ideal American man. Thank you, thank you.
My name is Jacopo Mustacci, falconer and poet in the royal court of Castle Ruforuco. I was exiled from the court because I always spoke the truth. I spoke the truth then, and I speak to you today. Lend me your ears and listen well. This is a part of the true story of Polabesce, a boy who dove to the depths of Sicily's oceans, waters, to rescue in its most dire hour of need. One morning, just before daybreak, I encountered the princess in the castle courtyard that overlooked the sea. She searched the horizons in silence. Good morning, Your Highness. May we join you? Teresina, behave yourself! Apologies, Your Grace, she is very fond of you.
I do not mind. She is a good girl.
She is a good judge of character, is what she is. You're up early.
I am afraid I am up late.
I see. Sadly, I anticipate many sleepless nights ahead of us.
I'm sure His Majesty's guests will sleep just fine.
I'm sorry for what was said to you yesterday, my lady. You are not stupid.
I know that, but I'm not blameless. I am complicit.
Perhaps, but we must remember to be gentle with ourselves.
I won't. Not this time, and neither should you.
I do not recognize my father or my country or my people anymore. Last night,
When I went to bed grieving, I was grieving for what lies ahead for my people. Now, more than ever, I miss my mother.
As do I. She was beloved and fierce. I see much of her in you.
What would she have done in a moment like this if she were here?
Well, she would have slapped His Highness from here to Kingdom Come for a start. However, I'm sorry to say that there is some merit into His Majesty's wariness. What can we do in the face of such calamities?
see, yes. What can we do?
My falcon took flight over the castle ramparts, and the princess and I watched her soar high and free on the breeze.
I had the most terrible dream last night.
Jacopo, I
dreamt I was in the depths of a vast ocean. There was a melody on the current that I had not heard before. Even though I do not know how to swim, I clawed my way through the dark water. The song grew louder and louder, and I could feel something drawing closer and closer. I would have screamed, except I saw that woman. In the darkness, she was every footstep a perfect mirror image of the one in form and movement. A smile curled at her lips, and try as I might, I could not move. All I could do was watch as she revealed a pillar, a column. It was old, it was burning.
Oh, Messina, Messina, undi tu sarai Messina.
I watched as it crumbled and the Isle of Sicily toppled onto the sea, and all was lost to the water. And then I woke up. Jacopo, my hands, they are still trembling.
It was only a nightmare, Your Grace.
I'm not so sure. I felt really very scared. It felt so real. I'm certain it must mean something. I just do not know what. I think maybe it has to do with the suffering of my people on this island, and that I am meant to do something about it. Jacopo, no one else in the palace will. And that dream is the last straw. It has to be me.
What do you intend to do?
My friend, can you keep a secret, my friend?
For Your Highness, anything. Though she didn't know what answers she hoped to find, the princess left the safety of Castle Rufo to unearth the meaning of the omens that her dream had shown her. I helped her to find a hooded disguise, and stowing a coin purse in her robes, she left for Messina to hear what the people were saying. She made her way from the castle gates down to the city under the rising sun.
Charisma. Did you for once think that I will crawl in inferiority just to lick your boots? You hit me hard with the spikes in your words. They tugged daily at my marrows, but I smiled like I won the lottery. It hurts your superiority, doesn't it? Did you feel I will write a memoir on your ego while it taunts me? Does it hurt you so much that I'm worth more than your pack of wolves? You sent your wild dogs to feed on my flesh whilst we watched in amusement, but I wear the scars like $1 million tattoos. You pushed me to the ground and dragged me through the mud, but like a cat with 9 lives, I rise again stronger each time. You tried to silence my voice, but I hum like the bees in enthusiasm at your stupidity, and it sounds like an orchestra. I am exactly who I am, a goddess in human form. I am Earth's priceless jewel, my melanin a sash of authority, my afro sitting pretty on my head like a golden crown. I am magic. I'm sorry, the iPhone. He had that look you very rarely find, the haunting, hunted kind. I asked him to say what had happened, how it all began. I asked again, he never said a word, as if he hadn't heard. And next the room was full of wild and angry men. They seemed to hate this man. They fell on him and then they disappeared again. Then I
saw thousands of millions crying for this man, and then I heard them mentioning my name and leaving me the blame.
Okay, here.
Yes.
Ah, wonderful. Let's give it a round of applause for them.
This book is published in Spanish and Italian. I tried to read Art Mobile. Serene pose an arlequin while claviculas sound sharply, click clack, clacking. To his right, Danley from a thread and indolent hair his head. To its left, another part the same filament claps an emerald green lever. From the center of the church, a coccyx schemes, independent to everything. Click, clack, in the tenor note, dance the parts without caring who guards them. Together, the eight to flexible job, femur, tibia, fibula, drum to their eye. In a corner of the auditorium, the clowns ignoring the actor. Art Mobile. Sereno posa un arlecchino, mentre le sue clavicula suono a più. Clic-cloc, clocchiano. Alla sua destra, appeso a un filo di reti, ancora indolente. Alla sua sinistra, un'altra parte dello stesso filament sostiene un fegato verde smeraldo. Del centro della corda oscilla un occhino, completamente libero. Clic-cloc, in ciaveri di tenore, tu ali parte da un sano, non importa chi aguarda. And this is small, very small. Return. The child used his hand and knees. The mother, her uncurling brain. The father, a tired head. Everyone goes together the same road. Lungs smashed, hand deformed, feet cracked. Men discomposed, return to being a child. Ritorno. Il bambino usa le mani agli occhi. La madre il suo inagotabile cervello. Il padre un cuore stanco. Tutti suono di strada rotta. Polmoni distrutti, meni deformi, poeti crepopolati. E l'uomo consumato ritorna bambino. Thank you.